Doc, two questions. What did you think about your defense today, especially at the three-point line?
Well, what do you think? You know, I thought it was pretty bad, but I thought the dribble penetration was what created it. Their offensive rebounds created a lot. But give them credit. I thought they moved the ball. They played great together, and they made every shot. You know, it was tough. I thought we started out the game with a great pace and a great spirit, but we lost our pace because they were scoring every time, and so we could never get our pace back, and it affected us.
Doc, also, do you have any comment on the Brandon Dawson situation?
Yeah, not yet. You know, obviously it's an awful situation as far as I'm concerned. I have a daughter, so it's a terrible situation, and we'll figure out what we want to do and how we want to handle it.
I think you guys have lost 11 or 12 games now at home. Is there a rhyme or reason for why this team hasn't been able to play with better energy?
No, I don't know, because I think the crowd overall has been phenomenal. So, you know, the fact that our road record and home record mirror each other is you know, in some ways, some people say that's good. I look at that as not good. You know, I think I like being a good road team, but I want to be a great home team. And this year we just have not been so far. And, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it, but we have to play better at home.
Does it get even worse when, you know, you see a team kind of like, I mean, they're celebrating on your home?
Yeah, but if they're playing well, that doesn't bother me. If a team's playing well, they should celebrate. So it doesn't get worse for me. If you lose by 1 and they're not celebrating, if you lose by 20 and they are, I don't know what the difference is. You lose. You know.
I think that's like 4 straight losses this team. Is this an anomaly, a game like this? Or is, what we
to Cleveland?
Against to Cleveland?
No, they kick our butt right now. You know, they have beaten us, and in my opinion, I don't think any game's been close. You know, the 4 times that we've played them. So clearly, I have to do something different and a better job, and we have to play better. But they're way too comfortable against us. I mean, they're looking at us right now. I'm thinking, please make it to the finals. You know, really, because they're comfortable against us, and we would say we would love to meet you there. You know, we really would.
Is it a matchup?
No, I don't know what it is, obviously, because they keep doing it. But we would love to see them again, and they would love to see us again.
You guys go out on what looks like a fairly brutal 5-game trip.
Yeah.
Looking at those, just the way it shakes out, it's going to be one of the toughest trips?
Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, it's just a strange trip in some ways. You know, the back-to-backs where we have 2 days off.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a little quirky schedules. You would love that has been spaced out, but there's nothing you can do about it. All good teams, you just got to play well out there. We've done that, so the toughest test is the first one.
Not that there's a lot of precedent for what's happening with Brandon Dawson, but teams in the past have suspended a player that's.
It's too early to.
Doc, is there more energy that is necessary when you go into San Antonio, knowing that they haven't lost at home and have a winning streak?
No, you just have to play well. You know, and if that's with your energy, that's great. But I don't ever tell our guys, hey, tonight we have to play with more energy. You know, I always assume we're going to do that. I just think to beat a San Antonio, you have to really force your game on them. You know, and you know, obviously. The 2 times we played Cleveland this year was without Blake, and that you could clearly see where you miss him just because they're so athletic. Well, San Antonio is so big, you know, and so we're going to have to deal with that, you know, and we'll figure out how to do it.
Doc, what's the word on Blake and how's he doing?
He's progressing. He told me today he's feeling a lot better. You know, but he's just not ready to play yet. So we're going to be cautious. You know, if it was a playoff game, like I said to someone earlier, would he play? Probably. But it's just, I think you got to be cautious, you know, and that's what we're going to be. And obviously it doesn't help us right now, but I think it's the right thing to do. And so we're going to continue to go that route.
There's no fear that he could be out till the playoffs or anything?
Not right now, you know, but if he's not on the court in 3 weeks, then probably. But I don't think so right now, no.
Doc, how did Luke seem to you with, you know, wearing the glasses?
Well, he was exhausted, number one, and I left him in forever, you know, because we were trying to mirror him with LeBron, you know, and we did that in the first half, but I thought it probably hurt him overall. He said the glasses were fine. They're just, you know, they're different and it's uncomfortable for him, but he said they were fine. I don't know how long he has to wear them.
Doc, when you talk to your team at the beginning of the game, you kind of lay out goals. Where does being a great home team kind of fall into that? Is that
Oh,
something that's-
always at the top, you know, every year, you know. So we haven't done that, but I mean, you can't turn that around and go in a row. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.